So this particular type of construction is what's called a Mansard style roof. It was 17th century France, where an architect named Francois Mansard designed this original system to create more livable space in or near the attic. And it was never originally designed with the intention to have a gutter system at the roof edge. The way that this was designed was water obviously does not just collect or snow collect from this lower pitch, but everything would fall down to the ground level to where they would use what is called a French drain. And a French drain is just a system where trenches are dug all the way around the perimeter of the home, gravel is inlaid, and a pipe. And any water that would fall near the foundation would be moved away from the home through a trench system at ground level. Well, they didn't have today's water management systems in mind. And with this house on Lake Wawasee, it wasn't built with a French drain system. It's got concrete all around it on the other side, patios. So we have to get a little bit creative with our water management system. So when we decided what roof system we were going to use, we chose our Vic West Cedar Creek shake style metal shingle. And one of the reasons we did this was not only just the aesthetic, obviously that was a big part of the decision-making process, but one of the big things was water management. And with this panel, it's designed to have gravity pull water down to the edge, and there is a weep hole system, which I'll show you. And with that weep hole system, water is designed obviously to run down the face of this and go down into the gutter. But if something were to somehow make its way into this strap, it would go down under the panel to where there's a weep hole, and it would fall out the weep hole into the gutter and then into the downspout, to which we could direct away from the property. So with this system, a traditional asphalt shingle, you would generally be able to take your strap system and go under the asphalt shingle, because the asphalt shingle is relying on a adhesive here at the end, what's called a sealant strip. You can just break that sealant strip, get your strap under the shingle, screw it in, and then reseal your asphalt shingle. But with this system, this is a concealed fastener system. So you have what's called your traditional gutter apron that has a cleat or a hook. This panel is bent so that it can hook into and sit solid into that gutter apron. So this system really made a lot of sense for this home. This home is a family lake house. They've owned this for many, many generations, and they wanted to preserve it for the younger generations to come, which I have a lot of respect for. So with that in mind, we wanted to design a system that would at least give them 50, 60 years before maybe needing to make some aesthetic considerations, but it would last and function. So hopefully this was a helpful tip, especially for you folks who may have a Mansard style roof. You're limited in what you can do with your gutters. One other thing that could have been done but just wasn't in the budget is it's pretty involved work would have been to build a soffit and a fascia, but that just wasn't in the cards for this property owner, because they have, as you can see here, they had to have a air conditioning unit that runs external and up through the wall cavities, and it just wasn't cost effective. So the other option, if you're building new or if you have the ability to, the best option possible would be for a French drain system to be built around the home. So if you have any questions, please comment below with any questions, or heck, you may have some suggestions that maybe I don't know. I'm always learning. Have a great day.